Five, four, three, two, one.
Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, everyone. Welcome to Mufc Realist TV. I'm Mick Ruby here. This is the first time we're going to try this. We're going to basically review Erik Ten Hag's press conference live as we go. How you all doing? How you all feeling? Let me know what you're doing right now. Are you drinking coffee? Are you looking forward for the game tomorrow? I'm certainly are. I mean, definitely. It's been far too long, 2 weeks without football, people, and we are back playing at the Theatre of Dreams, and we are facing the Serbi. Now, the Serbi. I mean, I definitely believe I'm getting more confident. It's okay to be a little bit delusional fan to start believing, but it's going to be interesting to see what the press is going to be asking Erik Ten Hag. I believe tons of questions going to be asked around Jadon Sancho and what's going on with Anthony. Yes, nothing normal. It's just a day at the office at Manchester United. If you know, you know. Instead of asking footballing questions. So it's going to be very crucial to see, if they ask the right kind of questions, who's going to start, what's the injury. Because yesterday we tried to predict the lineup, but at the end of the day, like I think I went with something similar like this, guys. I think I changed my mind, to be honest. I think after yesterday, I certainly believe that Pellistri will start. I certainly believe that Amrabat will giving a start as well. I believe that it's going to be a Casemiro Amrabat in the pivot with Bruno Fernandes as number 10, Rashford to the left, Pellistri to the right, Rasmus Hojulnd, the Danish dynamite up front, and we been crying out for that prolific number 9 that could hold up the ball and be just the strong Viking that it is. Diego Dalot, 100% will start on the left. He won't jinx it. Lisandro Martinez, I believe he will start definitely, but we'll find out alongside with Lindelof and Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Guys, let me know what you think as well with Onana playing at the back. So look at that formation. It is what I chose, a 4-2-3-1 formation, basically where Onana is going to play a central pivotal role as the CDM kind of thing. Up front with Amrabat picking up the ball, transport it further to Casemiro. We'll have a little bit more free roaming role, and Bruno Fernandes and boy Rasmus Hojulnd hold up that strong, playing against the back, holding up like the defenders like Estupinian and all of them. Actually, he's going to play against Dunk. That's going to be a fantastic lineup. Two giants playing against each other. But Dunk is a little bit of an oil tanker, and Rasmus clocked the highest speed test in training yesterday per rumors per se. Guys, how you doing? Listen, I can see you in the VR room. Let's see who is in the house. RJ is here. Big up, RJ. How you doing, RJ? How you feeling, RJ, today? Are you getting more excited? We had a stream yesterday. We had a preview. We said 3-1 Manchester United. Let's see. Stretford Paddock said that De Zerbi said Ferguson will be fit. Oh, mind games, because it was reports that he will not be playing. He's carrying a knock. Anyway, Ferguson, we will deal with him, definitely. If Licha plays, he will have him as a pork chop. Licha is our butcher, people. Yali Malmin is also here. There was a 75% that Ferguson would be playing. 75%. There is also 75% chance that Martinez will play. It is a little bit of a game before the gamemanship before tomorrow. So managers are playing a little bit of a chess here. At the end of the day. So I love it. I'm absolutely getting it. No Amrabat in training picks. Shh. Strategy. Why would you reveal your game plan to De Zerbi? We're not deserve it. So how you doing? How you feeling? Candy Fan TV. It's that Donut Maguire starts. I'm not watching the game. Oh, if that Donut Maguire starts, I'm not starting the game. Oh God, yeah, I feel the pain. I mean, it's been a calamity. Under no shape or form do we slag players in the team. We only slag based on the performance and outputs and the statements, what they are saying out in the media. Um, it was a little bit sad to see Harry Maguire his mom came to his rescue. Like, She's been baking him biscuits and serving him tea and stroking his ego to come out to say Harry's a good boy. He's been, eating his porridge every day, and yeah, doesn't deserve this criticism. It's not you, Mom, that should defend yourself. It's Harry should come out and speak for himself, Mom. I get that. I get that. Brighton, according to Kenny Fan TV, have another striker. It is Undav. Yes, it's Undav. 100% it's Undav. RJ saying, what are you saying, RJ? Brighton will have a field day with Maguire if he starts. Listen, I think that Ten Hag knows it, RJ. I think that Ten Hag will do anything. He will put Scott McTominay there just not to play Maguire, based what he saw the toe poke against. Who did we play on England game? You have options. You can have Casemiro dropping and playing a CDM. You have Maguire. You could slot in Regulon to play as a left back, and then have Dalot to play as a left-sided centre back. But it all depends on how the Serb is going to line up, right? Let's say if Ferguson's not going to start, they have a few injuries. Matoma is the one to look out for, and that's why Wan-Bissaka is going to be very busy on that right sound flank to sort of isolate Matoma, according to my opinion. But if Ferguson is not starting, it's okay to start Maguire in that certain sense, because then it's not a threat. That's my opinion. But let me know what you guys are thinking and saying. William Colony, Billy Colony, big up everyone, big up Mick. Come on, United, 3 points, no excuses. I still feel the nerves, though. Don't we all? But come Friday, right? This is Friday now. I'm over all that depression, PTSD. Tomorrow, it's a different day. We're playing at the Floodlights at Theatre of Dreams. The unveiling of Amrabat in front of the home crowd. I think it's going to be electric, And our home form has been impeccable, to be honest, right? De Serbi got found out when he played against the West Ham away. They got spanked. I think it was 3-1. So they are playing a progressive style of football. They are, coming and they're gonna try to, give it to us. Playing a very progressive, high press football. But there's something called press baiting. We just have to figure out how we get out the press, and how are they going to press Onana? They haven't met Onana yet, so. Yeah, we saw that against Arsenal. As soon as they tried to press, we just pinged the ball back to Onana, and Nana, cool and composed, he didn't slip on a banana, just transported the ball further, either like a long ball up on, Hojulnd, or Onana can find the pass, guys. Let's go, says Tom. Let's go. In there, son. Let's go. Yeah, Billy, you got home from work. I'm seeing you watching the stream. Big up. Thank you for watching. Please, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. Smash that like button as well. There will be Sancho, Maguire, Anthony questions, as well as Mainu Amrabat question. I really hope that the latter, what you're saying, questions about the fitness of Mainu, Amrabat, what's going on with the Mason Mount, is it fit, is available? But I don't want to sort of kind of avoid the question about Sancho. It's getting boring. But, press is going to be there. The Whitwells and Chris Wheelers and just gash, trash, because that sells stories, But, Gaffer is the Gaffer. He's not going to tell them anything. So they're going to try to compose another follow-up question to rephrase the question, to bait him in. Ain't going to work. We've seen Ten Hag. He's been astute PR training. Direct Dutchman, Flying Dutchman is going to deliver. Hey, you want to have news about Sancho? Hey, go to the doghouse. He's training over there. Hey, yeah, big up to you, mate. RJ, what are you saying? Brighton, start your best team so we can't beat you lot. Yeah, best and shut your rivals up. 100%. Billy, yes. Kenny Fan TV, I feel nervous. Everyone is feeling nervous. Big up for you, Araya. Did I pronounce your name correct, my friend? Big up. Yes, smash that like button, Araya saying. Araya. Yeah, Araya. Sorry, my friend, I'm dyslexic. Martinez, Lindelofs are fit to play. There we go. I want to see Martinez play. Jamie Wayne come out from the doghouse to say, if he starts, we lose. Who do you mean? Jamie? Talk to me. You mean Maguire? 100%. As what Jay Daly say, if he starts, it turns like an oil tanker, to be honest. I feel sorry for the lad, though. Kenny Fan TV, what you saying? I'm not being too offensive on Maguire, but he's not helping himself. No, he's not helping himself. Like, he chose to fight for his contract, for the paycheck, rather to go and play regular football. I mean, there was a deal in principle between West Ham and United. The only person that was blocking was himself. So he deserves the criticism. If he's not performing, he's not going to be sitting on the bench, being the fourth, fifth choice centre back. I mean, it's clear and obvious he chose the money, right? Martinez is fit. Let's go, glory, glory, Manchester United. Let's put these lot to the sword, 100%. We're Manchester United, RJ. At the end of the day, we shouldn't doubt ourselves. We're playing at home. 100% home ground advantage, right? If Maguire starts, we will lose, get cut apart in defense. Yeah, depends on if Ferguson is fit or playing or not. Erik Ten Hag has confirmed that Sofian Amrabat is available. He withdrew from Morocco squad. That's it. That's what I've been saying all along. That's what I've been saying. That's magical. You need a little bit of that magic stuff sprinkle because Sofian Amrabat went to the Moroccan squad, but there was a report that he was injured, but the Moroccan squad was precautionary. He's more focused on his debut at Manchester United, and at the end of the day, the club is paying you the wages, not the Moroccan national team. Big up to you. What are you saying here as well? Erik Ten Hag refused to refer to Jadon Sancho by his name in the press conference. He said that inherit no-go culture at yeah, according to Samuel Lockhurst. Well, hang on a second. The According to my MUFC app, the press conference starts at 1:45 UK time. Can we confirm this? Because I'm looking at the app at the moment. So what are we going to do? We're not going to showcase the yeah, we're just going to play the audio. I'm going to hold my mobile phone up here because otherwise we'll get done by copywriting. Yeah, made your day hearing that. 100%. Licha is fit. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Breaking news as well. Victor Lindelof and Lisandro Martinez are available to face Brighton. Get in there, son. That's what we want to hear. Now we're feeling a little bit more pumped up. We're feeling a bit more warmed up. We're feeling more delusional, confident. Delusional is one word, but you got to be a little bit delusional fan because delusional means that you believe, you have a vision, you see this happening instead of being negative. Like, enough of negativity, people. Yeah, big up to you guys. Don't forget to smash and like. And by the way, yeah, you ain't ready, Brighton. You ain't. RJ. Anyway, if you see the QR code there as well, there's certain ways you can sponsor this channel. This by super chatting or by buy us a coffee. Buy us a coffee is pretty much you scan the code. It's kind of like tipping if you appreciate the content what we're doing, and you can buy us one coffee, two coffee, beers, pizza, whatever. It's your choice. But as soon as you do that, we get some notifications. So big up for being part of this community. Good afternoon, guys. Kev McGee, good afternoon. How are you doing, mate? How are you feeling, Kev? Are you feeling pumped up like we are? Manen says also Evans or Maguire. No, Evans and Maguire will not start. They will probably sit on the bench because we got breaking news that Lindelof is fit and Martinez was play. Arya is saying 3-0. Hojulnd hat trick. Ooh, that's you getting giddy there, my friend. Giddy, 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 bum, bum. Get in there as well. I salute you, but I will go 3-1 Manchester United. We definitely going to concede one from some. I mean, like we did against Arsenal, our concentration levels would drop. Somebody would mismark the goalpost, and there will be a score 100%. I believe so. But a clean sheet, I salute that as well. Big up to you, mate. Jamie Wayne, what you saying? Amrabat duped everyone. Ha ha ha. The media thought it was Ginger, dumbasses. Yeah, that's what I've been saying here as well. Okay, let's see what's going on here. The press conference hasn't started yet, has it? It's not started yet, has it? People, come on, United, let's go. Let me know, guys. Let me know. Has the press conference started? Yes, you are all gassed. Have you seen the rumors about Kvicha Kvartishkila from Napoli? Kvartishkilia. Who is that? Kvicha. So you're messing with my dyslexic eyes, Ramo. I haven't seen the rumors. Amrabat PR on fire. Yeah, you are gassed up. I can see you guys. Listen, um, there's 39 of you joining me in the chat room. Big milestone. We achieved 16,800 subscribers, as you can see, on the road for 17K. What are you saying, Jamie? Watch the dumb question he gets asked today. Yeah, definitely. He will definitely be getting those dumbass questions. What's going on with Anthony? Did he do it? Didn't do it? What's the number of his ex-girlfriend? Can I have a Brazilian waxing date with her? Eh, you know what they're gonna ask, guys. You know what you're gonna ask. What's going on here? I'm on the app. It says it's supposed to start. It's not starting. Let me know what you guys are saying. I'm on the MUTV app, and it says it should start right now, but nothing is happening. I was hoping to play the audio. Watch the dumb questions. Yeah, he will get pelted a lot of questions, Billy. 100% he will. Hope he absolutely shuts the media down. Well, he will do the little bit of a Dutch clog. He will take off his clog, the Dutch clog, and it's like, what did you say? Whoa, he will throw him at them. Big up. No, Ten Hag will not reveal anything. He got done by the press against the post-match Arsenal, so he's not going to fall for that trap again. Sometimes you do let your guard down. Sometimes it happens. Yeah. Wow, it's on. It's playing now.
But both are in a good place. They are, I think, shortly before a return.
Can I ask you about Harry Maguire as well? The England manager, Gareth Southgate, and Harry's mum actually have spoken out about some of the abuse that Harry's received over the last few weeks, months, even years for Harry.
Harry Maguire question.
How have you supported him through this situation you see him on a day-to-day basis here around the club?
Yeah, but I think already I have said many times, it's disrespectful. He doesn't deserve it. He's a great player. He's given great performances.
Yep.
It's crazy, but yeah.
Yeah. What are you supposed to say?
It works, and Harry has to block this by performances.
But yeah.
And obviously, Harry said as well that he feels he's able to cope with the criticism, the scrutiny, the abuse on a day-to-day basis. Like I say, being here around him, how do you see him dealing with that?
Yeah, good, but it's unjustified. If you see his career, it's a great career, and has a lot to come. And as I said, he has to block it by good performances.
Yeah, performances.
Hi, Eric. How much do you feel sometimes a bit of a father figure to some of these players? All the management you have to do around them. It's not just what they're doing on the training.
It's not bloody kindergarten.
No, it's also you live with the generation. It's about team constructions, the group dynamic, but it's always about team. And team is ahead of anything else. But yeah, in that team, anyone plays his role, and anyone is different, has different characters, and you have to manage those characters. But also, as I said, the team is always above anything else.
You mentioned something very interesting here, like generational, millenniums,
very,
and
very strict line sometimes. Do you stick to that with these players, or have you been able to give a bit more leeway to some than others?
What a question.
Yeah, but strict line, that is what the point. But the club asked me because there was no good culture before I entered last season.
Yeah, there was no good culture.
To set some standards, and that's what I did. Yeah,
that's what you did.
It's my job to control the standards, and of course, it's not
getting the sun.
It's never have been as well that someone when you make one mistake. No, there's a whole process before you come to a certain outcome about strict lines. But yeah, if staff of players or whatever if they is there's a structure to cross lines, you have to be strong.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Disciplinarian.
You mentioned there about culture and how the club's changed since you arrived. Of course, Brighton was your first Premier League game. Where do you see this team now against Brighton again compared to when you first started?
Oh, I love it to play them because it's typical, and we had 2 great games in spring against them. You saw it was really head to head. We know we have to play tomorrow to our best, because they will let you sacrifice and suffer. But also, it gives you a lot of options. So I'm really looking forward to go into that fight.
Thank you.
Big one.
Okay. Well,
Sorry.
okay. Last question in this
Sorry.
section.
Okay, there was a lot of gash
How long
questions
has he been
there.
away from the club?
No idea.
You've spoken to him over the last few days. Is he okay?
Sancho.
Yeah, of course, he's disappointed, but he is okay.
Great to hear from the manager there, but it is a busy day of football on Saturday in MUT.
What the hell was that for interview? That was gash. That was just Hollywood Insider story. Okay, what did I take away from this? He set the standards of the club. He spoke about generational talent. They have different generations, and his job is not to be a kindergarten teacher. His job is to manage the team, pick the best players. He asked about Harry Maguire. He spoke again like a true manager. We will not throw him under the bus to say it's all about application. And, Harry, we've been speaking to him a lot. He's a great player, but he has to prove it on the pitch. And that tells you, in a way, that Ten Hag only picks the best player for the moment. So if you're not good enough, you will not play. And there's no point of sitting there soaking, going out to press to call the manager out, because he got a brief question regarding Sancho there. He just nipped it in the bud and closed it off. I didn't hear anything regarding team fitness. Oh my days, what RJ is saying. Oh my days. And I'm just disappointed. I mean, I'm a freelance journalist as well and broadcaster, and I would die to get a press conference pass to go and ask the right questions to interview Ten Hag. I have so many questions to ask him regarding how he's going to play, how he's going to, play against Brighton. So many questions, right? What is his style of play? Is he going to play, 3-2-4-1? What is he going to play, like a more progressive style? No, but here you don't have to be a sports journalist. You just have to have a, qualified from a gossip magazine journalist to ask those questions, because clearly they're just after the scoop of what's going on here with Jadon, Sancho, and Maguire, so they can feed the gravy train headlines. Deeply disappointed, to be honest. Deeply. I mean, it was a brick wall. Daddy said you're gonna get up on your own and come to work on time, 350k a week, 100% sim. I mean, what's playing out in the media? Listen, ain't gonna go down well, peeps. The club and the manager always wins, right? You can have a Mexican stand down and stand your grounds, but at the end of the day, you got to play football, right? What you got to do for the rest of the season? Collect your paycheck and train with the kids, right? And then you're shooting yourself in the foot, because then every club around you don't want you because of your attitude. Nobody's going to buy you at the end of the day. We saw what happened to Cristiano Ronaldo. His ego got to him. He went to Piers Morgan, had that interview. And after that, he was expecting a big money move to some other club. Nobody wanted him. Nobody wanted to pick him. So he went to Saudi Arabia, Sambal, where he got paid mega bucks. Unbelievable. What's going on? Hubba with the footballing journalism in the world. The agenda is real. Jamie, what are you saying? Brick wall, Ten Hag. Where was the injury updates? Exactly. Where was it? Kev, I'm speechless. I don't know what to say. What was this for press conference? Right? Did I miss something, or was it? Oh my days. That was like 5 minutes press conference maximum. Or will it be a second embargo? Jesus Christ. LB, what you're saying, I think Bruno will start at the right wing. Guys, let us know what you think as well. Let's talk about, in this case, on the rumor mill, what we've been hearing, guys. Because we didn't get much out of this at all, right? Do you agree that we will have this lineup? This is my lineup, by the way. Onana, goal. Lindelof, 100%, because he seemed to be fit, playing alongside with Martinez. Wan-Bissaka to manage Mitoma. Diego Dalot on the left wing, or do you think it would be a Serge Reguilon? Why did we get a Serge Reguilon in the first place? Definitely think that Diego Dalot will start because he's more match fit. He just came off fresh, hot from Portugal. Amrabat looks like he's going to have a start, so Amrabat will play that CDM role. Casemiro a little bit advanced further in a double pivot. On top of that pivot, I see Bruno Fernandes playing as a number 10. I don't want to see Bruno Fernandes playing on the right wing. It looks like, because I scanned earlier, MU TV did also a special coverage on Facundo Pellistri. So it looks like Facundo Pellistri will have his start on the absence of Jadon Sancho that's been abolished to the doghouse. You know what I'm talking about. And Anthony Dos Santos on a garden leave. So Rashford to the left and Hojulnd will give him a start. Now it's going to be my team. I will get gassed because it's a good team. It is a good team. Honest to God, De Zerbi is going to play away. De Zerbi is going to go all in like he did against West Ham, where he absolutely got battered with 3-1. So come on, bring it on, peeps. Bring it on. Marky, what are you saying here? Mick, fans and club were initially at fault for Ronaldo. I mean, fans cared more about the preseason than the fact club gave him preseason off to mourn the death of the child after saving 21-22. I'm not listen, I respect you, Mark, but we all know what went down there. Like, you know, he went to Piers Morgan for a disrespected the manager in the club. At the end of the day, he pissed on the club that raised him. So I'm not agreeing with that. Consequences. You can see the aftermath. But the legend is legend. I always respect Ronaldo for what it is. Yes, you can see the mourning of his child. Fair enough. But it was a club signing. It was a Glazer signing at the end of the day. So the way we were playing football with Ronaldo in it was constantly force-feeding Ronaldo, force-playing him. And he wasn't fit to play. And, you know, he lost a yard of pace. And you can see against Portugal as well, Mark, that, you know, he's lost it. 100% he's lost it. He's not the Ronaldo they used to be. So mentality can be up here, Mark. But if your body is not following your mind, it's a totally different story. I hope you understand what I'm saying. Jamie Wayne, what you say? Let mommy look after ya. Ah, yes. We're all getting giddy now. Jamie Wayne, he's grounded on TV. No phone. Yes. What are you saying? Breaking news. Sancho is going to drop his rap album on Saturday. Yes. Drop a bomb. Drop a bomb. Drop a bomb. My name is Sancho. Jason Sancho. It feels like we bought Jason Sancho, not Jadon, his evil twin brother, and the CEO of Borussia Dortmund, Kondo. So, Borussia Dortmund, if you're watching this, bring us the real Sancho. We want the real Sancho, not the fraud, the clone that you sold us. That was the aftermath. Yes, sure, Sim. I agree with you, Sim. Sir Matt said your job is to entertain the workers at Trafford Park, the largest industrial state in Europe. 100% Sim. I totally agree with you. Big up to you, son. Yes, Mama Maguire, we spoke about that, the statement. 100%. You know, I'll be certainly embarrassed if my mom comes out with a statement on Twitter or social media to back me. Like, Mom, I'm a big kid. I can defend myself. I don't need you in my corner. No, Mama's going to come out, throw up her sandals. That's it, gloves off. You know, I had enough. Jokes aside, but it doesn't look good. Like, you know, it does not look good. Yes, what are you saying? William Conley, Mummy, who do have to stay at Sonia and stay home because you cuckoo is not. Yeah. 100%. DJ Superfly, big up to you, mate. Big up, Superfly. How you doing? I'm wondering what Piggy is going to say later on. I'm really looking forward to his rant as well. Flying Pig United. Big up, Joey. I'm not arguing that part. Yeah, 100%. Let's move on. Spot on, mate, what you're saying there. Definitely. Jamie Wayne, what you're saying. Why not? Lingard doesn't dance in his videos. Yeah. Here's the thing, right? Thing is what he said about in his press conference about generational there's differences. Like, you know, you got to understand what ticks, what doesn't work. But there's certain players that simply, like, you know, once they made it to the club, he spoke about my job was to revamp the culture, to instill the discipline that was lacking, because it was pretty much a kindergarten, like, you know, let the kids free loose. Yeah. Like, you know, after 30 minutes in kindergarten, you got close the shop. I have a migraine. Enough. You have 27 screaming kids doing revolts and doing saltimbanquets and doing whatever they want. No, you got to have rules and principles. You got to draw the line, and that's what he's done. That's what he said in the interview as well. You know, my job has been to sort of set the culture, to set the standards, that we train hard. You know, remember he came out with his 10 commands, like, you know, Eric Messiah Ten Hags. We don't come late, you know, be punctual, dress well, nice and clean. We eat together, we sleep together, we laugh together, we do everything together. And we saw the punishments in Bangkok on the pre-season training just to instill that discipline. Like, it was a little bit of a military disciplinarian, and it's worked on most of the squad members. I mean, I would arguably say that most of the squad has adopted his philosophy and they've improved. Rashford has improved. Van Bissaka went away, came back and improved. Now Dalot is struggling to take his spot. Maguire, on the other hand, did not approve at all. Like, you know, even if he went on a personal training for 3 weeks, he had a personal trainer, did that Rocky Balboa, came back, didn't work. Sancho, he was big-hearted enough to put an arm around his shoulder and say, yeah, I understand, mate. You know, listen, go to Holland, take garden leave, 4 months off. You know, I grant you this wish. Come back because I really believe in your abilities. And there's difference between ability, capability, and attitude. So if your attitude is not following your capability and ability, then what are you then? I am feeling really sad for Sancho in a way, because we all got giddy and excited. Like, we were getting a super player that everyone wanted. And we were chasing his skirt for a year and a half, and we finally got him over the line. And then Ollie didn't play him, and Ragnick didn't fancy him. And now, under Ten Hag, we thought, okay, we're going to see something different, a disciplinarian coach. But no, it is what I'm saying. Like, in my work, in a work matter, when you hire a salesperson, I always say, do you stop a running stallion or do you kick the mule in the ass, you know, to get them going? Because you never stop a running stallion, you know, in a certain ways, because the stallion will always run and create paths and create open corridors for other to run after. But a mule will always be a mule. Like, you know, it doesn't matter if you kick the mule in the ass, the mule will always be lazy and still be lazy. Nah, I'm just going to be a mule, if you know what I mean. It's the carrot and the stick. If you give them the carrot to the mule will eat it, but then he will go back to be a mule. That's a fact, what Mark is saying. Rap album. Guys, I don't want to talk about rap albums. At the end of the day, it comes down to money. Gosh, imagine you being 24-year-old and you're just being paid $350K a week. Ain't matter, like, you know, if I have a 3-year contract, hey, hunky dory, I'm a multimillionaire now. I'm gonna get paid no matter what, $350K a week, and I can just rock up to trading, a little bit bummish, 5 minutes late, oversleeping, I don't know, go out late with my mates, you know, have a little bit of fun, chase some skirts, you know what it is. I'm 24, I get that. But then you can compare to Jude Bellingham, who is a professional footballer and younger. It went from Birmingham to the same club. He did exceptional. Then he got his big money move to Real Madrid, and he is ripping up the trees. They're talking him like he's the next Messiah over there, next to Zinedine Zidane. That's how good it is, and he's professional. And Sofiane Amrabat, I keep repeating again. If you saw the unveiling of Sofiane Amrabat on MU TV, but they asked 2 questions. I will never forget this. Sofiane, how do you describe your playing style? Sofiane said, quote, I don't like to talk about myself. I like to prove it on the pitch. Let the performance on the pitch talk about myself. And I was like, wow, okay. Okay, cool, she said. What do you do on your leisure, on your spare time when you're not playing football? He said, quote, wise man told me once, Erik Ten Hag, that football is a way of life. You know, honestly, I don't have time for spare time. It's all about preparation, eat well, rest well, recover, and that's all I do, right? So football career is short. You know, you get paid, and God knows when your career is going to end. You might have busted a kneecap, or, you know, you might be out tomorrow. So make the best out of it until you're 33, 35. Even Zlatan played to 41 because he was passionate about the game. He took care of himself. That's a professional footballer. So there is a gap in generational, mindset, because Ten Hag spoke about that again. And fair enough, he was asked about Harry Maguire. He said again, Harry's a good player. We'll be talking to him, but again, he has to prove it on the pitch. Again, I picked the best team, and that's the end of the story. You cannot surpass the gaffer. Gaffer picks the team. You have the training staff and the coaching staff. You have the medical doctors. You have the analysis. They're all there to help. But at the end of the day, people, it's not the club's duty to take care of individual players. It's the agent that take care of the player. It's the agent that gives them the advice, the counseling, that they're paying the bills, the PR strategy, the media rights. And this instant, Harry Maguire's agent and Sancho agents has absolutely given the wrong advice. Keep going, Jadon. Stand up for yourself. It's all about your image, right, and PR, right? Right? It's all about the sponsorships that you're going to get on your social media rather than you playing football. So stick to your guns, stick to your contract, Harry. 2 years left, Harry. Let's go. You're still getting paid $250 a week or 200 grand a week. That's a lot of money. But, you could have played for West Ham and been the captain there. No, it's a downgrade, of course, because Manchester United gives you a lot of lucrative sponsor deals. If you know, you know. Sim, what are you doing? From a humble Manchester 15, worked in Old Trafford Park for 30 years. Big up to you. I have a super chat coming in as well. Jacob is saying with a $5 super chat. Big up to you.
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
Jacko16 super chatted $5.45. Sancho and Maguire gaslighting Eth. Maguire's mother should start at the weekend.
Big up, Jacko. Thank you so much for your donation. I really appreciate it. And the AI, my assistant is here because I'm totally alone, is reading out. I have a personal assistant. He's sick with this AI technology. But big up to you, Jacko. Sancho and Maguire gaslighting Erik Ten Hag, 100%, mate. Maguire's mother should start at the weekend. Maguire's mom? She's coming out there. Imagine this, Jacko. Imagine this. Maguire's mom coming out there in the warm-up. Hello, boys. I have some Earl Grey and the fresh baked cookies. Let's go. She's going to bring cookies and Earl Grey tea. Oh, no. Jokes aside, man. Imagine Harry Maguire's mom coming out on a wheelchair going like, I can still catch ya. Come back here. Jokes aside. You crack me up. Big up, Jacko, as well. Thank you for your super chat. That deserves a big applause. What is Major Nigel saying here? Mason Mount needs time. He has room for improvement. 100% Nigel, I totally agree with you. Let's talk about that one, because I was against the Mason Mount signing in the beginning. I didn't think it was real. I thought it was paper talks. But at the end of the day, you kind of understood why he wanted Mason Mount, because Ten Hag was kind of managing in the Eredivisie. Ten Hag used to be a scout before he was a manager. So he was really eyeballing Mason Mount when he was there in Eredivisie as a 19-year-old. But then you have to look at what kind of system of play Ten Hag wants to play. So I don't think he just recruited one midfielder in mind. I can just kind of recruit Mason Mount. But no, this was a plan. Mason Mount, Amrabat. So if you can see, like, we have all of a sudden a very deep squad rotation in terms of the midfield. Amrabat is going to play the CDM role, like the deep playing ball carrier. Pick up the ball from Martinez or Onana, transport it to Casemiro. Casemiro is going to be more of the box to box together with Bruno. So Bruno can slot, have a little bit of rest, and you can also play Mason Mount as the number 10, or play him on the left. Play him on the wing. But where do you guys think is Mason Mount's best position? Let me know in the chat as well. What do you say? Not a chance. Mason Mount is garbage. Everyone has opinions, but at the end of the day, he's a Manchester United player. It's Ten Hag's choice. He signed him for certain reasons, so he sees something in him that probably we don't see as of yet. So we are yet to find out, because I've been hearing, for the past 2 weeks, Ten Hag is out. He doesn't have a style of play. Well, hold your horses. style of play we saw last season with a simple 4-2-3-1 possession-based football, what he wanted to do. But, it's not been easy for him to transition for that pragmatic style counter-attacking football that's been embedded by, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was clueless. It was all about counter-attacking football. Before that, we had Ralph Ragnick was playing that weird, I was it 4-2-2-1, really weird gegenpress style football. And before that was just Jose Mourinho pragmatic ball, defense, counter-attack. Same with LVG. So what he's trying to do now is to recruit the players that will fit his progressive style of football, his total football by Johan Cruyff. It's all about transitional-based football from the back to the midfield to the front and high press. So, and that is kind of the key element why he started with the goalkeeper first. It was so crucial for him to recruit once the international market opened to get the goalkeeper. But the window of opportunity, of course, was there, because the domestic market was open before the international. So he went to struck a deal for Mason Mount. Let me know what you think, why he recruited Mason Mount. Ten Hag, but Mount will be a flop. Give him a break, Marky. I know you have feelings for that one. I don't think he will be a flop. But is it arguably to say, peeps, I'm going to ask you a question here. 2 years of Sancho, 2.5 years of Sancho, would you rate him as a flop? I start to lean that way. Because the Sancho that we expected to have has not been consistent, has not delivered. So for me, he's a flop. Right now, he's a flop. What are you saying, Nigel? What are you saying? Football should not be quick judged. Maybe we'll be looking on the next legendary number 7. Perhaps, Nigel. We don't know. I mean, this is, unfortunately, guys, Manchester United fan base, especially the social media fan base, is a weird one. We all know it, right? So it's like the wind of sail. It's like a sailboat. They will turn where the wind turns, and the boat will go where the wind goes, with the wind, right? Where the sail goes. So one day you will slag Rashford, call him Trashford, as soon as he starts putting in performance, and everyone will rate Rashford. And the same people are the ones that don't like Bruno over Eriksen, etc., etc. So it's all favoritism FC. I get that. We all have favorite players. I simply don't have a favorite player. I always look at the team first, and I'm just excited about the new formation what Ten Hag is trying to build. So coming back to we don't have a style of play, because Ten Hag this season is trying to implement his playing style that he had in Ajax, according to my opinion, and that's why he went on the market to recruit. But I don't think we are ready yet for Ten Hag yet. I don't think we have the capability as of yet. So I will still believe that we will go with 4-2-3-1, what we see here as well. Under 21 is playing now. Wow. Total football, what you saying, LB? Total football, the Johan Cruyff way. That's the Barcelona played in the prime, 100%. We will never play like that. Total football starts from the youth teams and their way of play. I'm going to talk to you about that one as well. I totally agree what you're saying there, LB. But look, what most people missed, if you go back, do your research in the summer transfer window, I will give you an interesting fact. Ten Hag has said, he looked at the academy, he said, these players are not good enough. The only ones that he wants to keep is the one that he believes will be world beaters. So if you see and the outs, how many players did we sell from the academy? 22. When was the last time we saw 22 being rinsed out? Not everyone makes it. So he wants to rebuild that academy, right? You got to start from somewhere. And the ones that he believes in, like Kobe Maino, got a chance. Alvaro Fernandez, 100%. I think he went on a loan now, but he's part of the future plans. There's a couple of world beaters in there. Hannibal. Who else? Pelistri is there. 100% is going to give him a chance tomorrow. Ahmad. Who else am I missing? The other ones that were not cutting the mustard, like if you remember Janusai and all that stuff, Not everyone's going to make it to be a Manchester United player, unfortunately. Mount, right wing, can work. I mean, he played right wing and left wing as well in Chelsea. But on the other hand, before Graham Potter came in, he had his best spell at Chelsea. Then, of course, they had a little bit of a mismatch of Todd Bowley came in and fucked things up, to be honest. They sacked 3 managers. He had a little bit of an injury. So he never kicked on the ball. Came into preseason to get a little bit warm up, got a little bit of injured. We saw a little bit what he can do. I really like his play off the ball, because that's what you don't really often when you watch the game, you always look at the whoever's carrying the ball, like you're looking at ball watching. But if you watch what Mason Mount is doing off the ball, it's quite tenacious, to be honest, guys. Mount is average. What you are saying, we can all have critics. Like I can say that who is average for me? Harry Maguire, Scott McTominay. But they do offer something off the bench, Marky. I don't believe that Mount is going to be a starter. I believe Mount is going to be a bench player. And it's good to have those better options off the bench. I mean, I certainly believe that Mason Mount offers more than a Scott McTominay, to be honest, coming off the bench. And by the way, where is Scott McTominay's best position? Can somebody let me know? Because in Scotland, they play him as a centre-back, play him as a centre-forward. They've been playing as a midfielder. I just don't know what Scott McTominay is all about. Give Mount a chance. Oh, we are sailing. Just give Mount a chance. 100%. Give him a chance. Give him a crack. F.A. Don, a number 7 bench player. Yes. How's that for a punch in the gut in the ball sack? A number 7 bench player. I never thought about that, F.A. Good that you brought this up. No, I'm crying now. Number 7 bench player. Why did they give him the number 7? It's beyond my belief. There was some rumors and speculation that number 7 would have gone to Garnacho, but Garnacho, it's too much. It's too big for his too big number for shirt for his development. So Garnacho needs to develop more, right? Garnacho, for me, it's not a starter as of yet. Just bring him off the bench and start him in cup games and stuff like that, because clearly to me, like when Garnacho comes in, he's a game changer. His aggressiveness to run when defenders are tired, to run on tired legs, to do the trickery, to run directly at him. This is where I see Garnacho will come in the second half. But guys, let me know in the comments, do you reckon Palestra will give a start? Do you think that this lineup, based on the interview that we heard today, was nothing? It was more gash. It was Hollywood Insider. God, I'm so tired of this journalist, guys. We didn't get anything out of it. I'm deprived of Manchester United news. RJ, what are you saying? What are you saying? I can't wait UEFA Youth League next week. 100%. It's going to be interesting. Kruner, what are you saying as well? The idiots are at Talk Sports, notably Ali McCoist. We have Scott McTominay playing instead of Bruno Magnifico. Listen, these guys will always big up the local lads. You know what I mean? We had Jay Daly on Speaking Facts the other day, and he calls a spade a spade. They will always talk and protect the local, British or Scottish or whatever they are, the local homegrown talent, rather than protect, the foreign players. It's always been like that, mate. It's always been like that. Yeah. If you remember when they were talking shit about Ten Hag, when we were looking for a new manager, everyone wanted Poch because he was well known. Yeah. Poch is one of ours. Although he's a foreigner, but he's been in the Premier League, everyone will say, nah, Ten Hag this, Ten Hag that. I'm so glad that we didn't get Poch, to be honest, because what is Chelsea doing right now? Is Poch the right man for the rebuild at Chelsea? Based on what he did at Spurs, Daniel Levy gave him the short end of the stick. It's like, I'm not going to give you money. You have to work with this squad here. But Chelsea, for me, are in the mud. They went too much, right? They bought in too much, and it's giving every manager a headache. How are you going to instill a culture when you bought in 11 players? You literally bought in a new team, yeah? It's going to take you 2-3 years to compete. I don't see Poch doing magic there. But at the end of the day, they're not playing any FA Cup. Yeah, they're playing FA Cup and Carabaos and stuff like that, but they're not playing any Europa football. Guys, what are you saying as well? Talk to me. Good morning to you. Best is just walking up all the way from Brooklyn, USA. How you going? You were lifting weights. Good on you. How much did you bench press? What do you say, FA Don? Our opponent on the weekend is tough one, so Ten Hag got to come good. It's not Ten Hag's going to come out good. The players has to rock up. They have to have a good day at the office. In order to have a good day at the office, you have to turn up to the office 100%. Don't oversleep. Prepare well. Train well. Eat well. Recover well. Just show up, for God's sake. 3 points is what matters, people. FA Don. 3 points. 3 points. Is Talk Sports' way of having another dig at United, Ten Hag? No, Crooner. Listen, a big mate of mine that comes onto my stream, he's a big Manchester United fan. He works for Talk Sport. His name is Anil Kondola. Check him out. We will have him on. He's there to defend our honor every time. It's all for the clicks at the end of the day, what they're doing. They're creating attention, right? It's so popular to talk shit about Manchester United because everyone will listen. Can you imagine? We are a club that haven't won a Champions League for 10 years or something like that? Even more? How long was it? Yeah. We haven't won a league title for 10 years as well, 11? But we're still the most talked about club in the whole world. Media getting the most coverage in the world. Social media interactions. We still have a pulling power. And you can imagine that this sells, you have to create a narrative because people will listen. Even if you're a rival fan, you will listen, peeps, right? Mick is on fire today. I'm ranting and drinking too much coffee, to be honest, guys. Good afternoon, Mick. Good afternoon, Emmanuel. How you doing, my friend? Love that profile picture. What is it? Yeah, it's a cap with sunglasses. How you doing, my friend? Are you excited, Emmanuel, over the weekend? Poch should retire at them point. He had PSG, didn't accomplish anything really. True. I think he's... I never rated Poch, to be honest, right? And sacking the manager again, then you're deluded in certain ways because we've seen this recipe before, guys, But the big elephant in the room is actually the Glazers, to be honest. They're the ones that pointed, Louis van Gaal. They sacked Louis van Gaal to get another pedigree serial winner in terms of Jose Mourinho. They didn't back Jose. Jose, second season, throw his toys out of the pram. Absolutely gave them the bollocks and they sacked him because he stopped playing Scott McTominay as a centre-back, if you remember, right? That didn't work. Okay, so what did we do next? Oh, let's just bring in somebody that the club can sort of a legend. And that was Ole at the wheel. That went well. But the mistake was that they offered him the job too early. And the rest is history. We got in Ralph Ragnick. That was never a footballing coach. Ralph Ragnick builds footballing clubs. So I would take back Ralph Ragnick to restructure as the CEO or director of football, if you know what I mean. And then we got the disciplinarian. The right manager that we need to put discipline into this lazy squad. The squad that's been down-tooling every April come May. Been down-tooling and throwing the manager under the bus. Bunch of prima donnas. But not under Ten Hag. So therefore, I back the manager. The manager has a vision. He appointed the right personnel around him. McLaren, that used to be the number 2 under Sir Alex Ferguson. Ten Hag understands what Manchester United is all about. He understands the culture. So what he's doing right now is to put his little bit of a signature on top of that Manchester United DNA that's been created by Sir Alex. Surely those two speak, they had pictures having a nice dinner together, talking before the Carabao Cup final. And 100%, he wants to bring back Manchester United to the glory days to win. And we've won a trophy, Carabao Cup, that we haven't won for 6 years, peeps. So don't you come here and throw the manager out to say Ten Hag out. I will not have it. Because the ones you should focus on is the Glazers. As a matter of fact, for me, this season alone, I'm happy if we qualify in top 4. I have no expectation because I want to see what Ten Hag can do with this new squad here. Okay, we got Amrabat in, we got Onana in, we got Hojulnd in. Now we go. Let's go, people. Let's go. But what I want to see is new ownership. I want to see Glazers out by the end of December. By the end of the financial year, I want to see a new ownership. So we can go in the January window to reinforce as well. But it's so important. But even if you get a new ownership and clear house, clear out the dead woods that, from the Ed Woodward area, like, we're talking about Mercher and all them stuff and the CEO, Richard Don and stuff, just clean house. Even if you do that restructure, organizational restructure, ain't going to happen over one day because Rome wasn't built in one day. Ten Hag is still working on the player mentality, culture, but you still have to build that structure. And it took about 2-3 years to be that well-rigged machine. Although they inflated a lot of money by doing fake sponsorship deals because they don't have a fan. They're empty head. But we don't have to worry about that, peeps. All we need is a proper structure. Create that triangle between Ten Hag that he used to have with Ajax. Ten Hag, Overmars, and Eddie van der Sar. These triangle used to work well. If you can formulate, the Bermuda triangles on the pitch, why can't you do it on the top as well, right? You have Ten Hag, Overmars, van der Sar. And there we go. And then we have somebody that understands the vision, the philosophy, the footballing project, and then you can recruit accordingly, right? That's big up for all of you. What are you guys saying? 100% Mick, Ragnick, great call there. Yeah, would you like Ragnick to come in as a sporting director? I certainly have him back for work from the Austrian team. I'm back from work. Yes, I can see Yali Malmin. What you gonna have for dinner today? There was nothing. It was gash coming out from the press conference. Absolutely gash. There was a bunch of journalists recruited from Mickey Mouse Journalism School, basically Hollywood insider story. What's the scoop of Jadon Sancho? What's the scoop of Harry Maguire? Nothing about the injuries, nothing about anything else, how we're going to play. I'm absolutely robbed. I thought we were going to sit here and watch it live, and I hoped we're going to, have some positive injury news. So we have nothing other than we hear from the grapevine that Lindelof will play, Martinez is fit, Amrabat looks like he's going to start, Palestri will probably give a start. So this is my team that I've gone with, Yale. So you know what? Anyway, the press conferences. Jacko is here. I take it Ir Changha will turn up the tanker. Turn the tanker! Ah! Oh my God, Titanic. You're here. Come back, Jack. No, I'm sinking. Pick up, Jacko. I really love. Okay, guys. What are you guys saying here? I'm just catching up with you. Totally alone. Gabby Slabhead. I'm not going to call names. I'm not going to do that. I have this YouTube algorithm to look after as well. Mick, how does this journal get the attention of fans with the dumb and lazy ethics? Listen, this is the voice of reasoning. I call out the press all the time. Today's modern journalism is just to retweet what other people are saying and create headlines, nothing else, and just let AI create you the story, whatever, like ChatGPT. Recycle, right? You read it. You let's say you log into Manchester Evening News, but before you even get to the story, you get bombarded by pop-ups and advertising, and it's all like this. It's so annoying, right? So before and you start reading the story. And it's nothing. It's just recycle. And it's basically one little sentence that you have to look for. It's like the needle in the haystack, peeps. Anyway, big up. Jamie Wen, he should be arrested. Yeah. Anyway, remember when he said, listen, before I end this stream, guys, smash a like. Don't forget, subscribe if you haven't. Kenny Fan TV, what you saying? Liverpool and Arsenal have PR journalists. Nothing new, Mick. Yes, true. Guess who we have? He used to work for the Independent, didn't he? Neil Ashton, the PR spinster. It's like the PR spinsters. The plates are spinning. What are you saying, really? Jamie Wen? Yeah. Guys, let us know. Drop me a comment in this VR room, right? Do you agree with this lineup, what I just put up, based on the rumor mill, based on the form, based on what we're hearing? I was hoping that we could sort of formulate this lineup together after the press conference, but unfortunately, we didn't get any team news whatsoever. Guys, let me know. Do you reckon he will start with this lineup? I want to hear from you. Press a 1 in the chat right now if you say yes. Press a 2 if you say no. I want to hear from you right now. ESPN, what are you saying? Amy Rock, good morning to you all the way from USA. ESPN FC is so anti-United. 100% they are. Craig Burley and all them. They are so Liverpool. They're living in Klopp's ass, to be honest. You know what? Rob Dawson and all them coming in. All they do is talk and gash about United and bigging up a Klopp and Liverpool, to be honest. And yeah, they always talk about how good Bellingham is and, you know, bigging up Erling Haaland and City. But as soon as we recruited in Hojulnd, they went, you know what I mean? Same with Talk Sports as well. Talk shite. George Bestie, what are you saying? Hey, y'all. Watch the Lisandro Martinez video Mick put up. Yes, guys. Oh, I am gutted. I'm gutted. I've worked 6 months on exclusive biography with Lisandro Martinez and his agents. I finally released it the other day, but in the gash of everything, all the negative press, it got lost in the jungle. Yeah, I had 120 views, so please go check it out. It's a very exclusive story, his biography from rags to riches, or what I like to say, from the grassroots to the big stage. It's some rare footage that you haven't seen before, some interviews to really tell the story about Lisandro Martinez, his struggles when he came from the poverties to the big stage and still the humble warrior. You will understand also how he got his nickname Licha and also the nickname the Butcher. You will understand also his ethnical background, why he's a warrior. Basically, he's come from the Amaro Indian background, so they are warriors as well, like Indian warriors. So that's still in his blood. So go check out the video. It's in the video list, Mufc Realist TV. It's called, what's it called? Let me see. Let me check. What is it called? It's called, whoa. Let me refresh this one, peeps. I'm just looking at my video description now. Right. I'm going to tell you. Whoa. Where is it? It's called Lisandro Martinez, basically, the Butcher. You will see it. You can't miss it. I can't see it. Anyway, go check it out. It's a 25 minutes documentary, biography, rare footages. I really busted my guts to do it, and it's fun. And some interviews in Spanish with subtitles and all that stuff. So big up for reminding you for that. But humbly, if you go and check it out, smash a like on it and spread it, for everyone has to see it. It's such a beautiful story. What do you say, Kenny Fan TV? I agree with you, lineup, Mick. Do you agree with this lineup? Big up. I agree with that as well. "100% looks exciting, Mick." Yep. Jamie, I'm not going to read this one. Scotty don't agree with that. You say 2. All right. I agree what you're saying, Scotty at the wheel, but at the end of the day, it's not Ollie at the wheel. Scotty at the wheel, Ten Hag will pick his team at the end of it. We just have to find out on Saturday. 1 says, Marky, you agree. Williams says 1. Kroner is saying, didn't see Amrabat in the training. Flicks and pricks. He's basically keeping a gamemanship there. Surprise, surprise. Bestie saying 2. Okay, Bestie, let me know in the chat what you don't agree with as well. I actually want Eriksen in the midfield for the control. Eriksen will come off in the second half. I think so. If Eriksen start in that midfield, we're absolutely gonna go. We're gonna get run down because their midfield is quite energetic. I don't see Eriksen start in that midfield. The way I kind of look at it is because Amrabat is that tank, that destroyer, the breakup play, the ball carrier. Casemiro is the same, the warrior, and Bruno Fernandes will be the what do you call it? The playmaker in a way. Yep. Okay, guys. I'm not going to read out some comments because YouTube algorithm, you know what I'm talking about, RG, but I can see ASPN and the clown face. The one before, I'm not going to pronounce because the YouTube algorithm, but you can understand that it starts with the letter F and ends with the letter K. Use your imagination, people. What we're saying, yeah. Yes, you are from the tribe of the Benjamin. I don't know what that is, but Amerindians is something else. They come from the Caribbeans, I think, as well, if I don't remember. Amy Rourke is saying want all the way for good morning, USA. That is a rhyme, Amy. All the way, USA. Good morning, USA. One is Mark is saying, what is RJ saying? United are looking Anthony Da Silva, Georges Galvani for the future. Maybe, I don't know, as a centre back. Lineup is lit, what you are saying there as well. Araya as well. Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Buy me a coffee if you want. If you want to give us a tip for the stream as well, you're more than welcome. The QR code is in there. Mick, Man United should give Erik Ten Hag a chance to prove our dear team back again. 100%. 100% RJ. Everyone is agreeing. Like, and that's about it. What we have to say. Unfortunately, guys. Oh, you're in Arawak. Okay, I see you. Unfortunately, there was not much of a embargoed interview. I think that the second embargo will come out later on, or is it tomorrow? I'm not sure if they are going to release that, but it was absolutely trash and gash. Nothing about the team injuries, nothing about the team news. It was but gossip questions. Journalists, please do a better job. If you are privileged to be in the press conference at Carrington, at least ask footballing matter question. Listen, guys, this has been Mick Ruby here from Mufc Realist TV. Keeping it real, been 1 hour and 5 minutes, which we have gone over the time. Guys, come back tomorrow. Please check out that Lisandro Martinez video. Yes, I can see you. Brazil and Argentina are Indian. Yes, I can read. I have a dyslexic tongue. Indigenous. I understood that. It took me some time. Listen, Carib, Arawak is the tribes, not Tiano. 100%. Because you are from the Caribbean. You're from the Trinidad Tobago, man. Anyway, Edit Tonight Show. No, not as planned today, bestie. Not that I know. We might have one, we might not. Jarvis is traveling away. He's in Malaga on a stag party. I think it's give it a rest. Perhaps we'll let you know. But do smash the like and notification button. If there is a stream coming up, you will see it on Twitter, but you will also get notified. Anyway, guys, please don't forget to hit the like button. I don't see how many likes we have. Get this like as much as you can, because certainly it helps this channel. It helps this video. It helps the algorithm. We don't take dividends. We are a Manchester United real positive, good vibes FC channel. Tell others about this channel. And if you want to donate, give us a tip. There is that buy me a coffee, scan that. But also buy me coffee is in the video description. Guys, take care. Kenny Fan TV, Kenny, everyone. We're going to have a post-match reaction show, call-in show tomorrow with Jay Daly. You're all welcome after win, lose, draw. And I hopefully 3-1 Manchester United is what I'm going for. And I hope we will not jinx it, because I'm praying to the footballing gods. We'll see you tomorrow, guys. Have a nice evening. And thank you for tuning in. Bye for now.
That's all, folks.
Thank you so much for stopping by and watching Mufc Realist TV. Don't forget to like and subscribe and follow us on the socials.